Let's practice division of fractions. Gracie has 1/2 of a cantaloupe that she wants to divide. How many 1/10ths of a cantaloupe are there in 1/2 of a cantaloupe? So today we're looking at a cantaloupe. We're taking half of it and we're figuring out how many tenths we can take out of a half. So similar to division of whole numbers, I'm taking my whole and I'm taking portions out of it. That's like subtraction. It's going to be the same thing if you're dividing it. You're just doing this over and over and over. So I'm taking my whole, which is 1/2, and I'm separating it or dividing it by a tenth. When I do that, since we've gone through the process of what it means to divide fractions by fractions, you can show this visually. You can also show it with the standard algorithm, which means you're going to keep your first fraction. We know that if we're dividing, we're also saying that we're multiplying by something. A division of tenths is a multiplication of tens. So I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal of this. The reciprocal of that is 10 over 1. As soon as I have my fractions, I can simply multiply straight across. 1 times 10 is 10. 2 times 1 is 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So I can take 5 of these from the half. 5 of them from the half is going to be half separated into tenths. Use a model to find 1/2 divided by 2/3. So to model division, we're going to use an area model. I'm going to separate one section into a half, and then I'm going to divide that half by 2/3. So I'm going to start first with a half. This represents 1/2, and this would be the other half. I'm only going to shade in one portion because this is what I'm dividing. I'm taking this and I'm dividing it into 2/3. So that means I'm going to separate 1/3, 2/3. So this is 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. Now, if I'm saying this half is going to be divided into 2/3, I now have to use this portion right here to show. So that means this piece, I need to take it and I need to move it up to be part of a third. So I've got now 1/3, 2/3. So this is now my whole piece. I have 1, 2, 3 of them out of 4 pieces. So 1/2 split into 2/3 is 3/4. To check that using the algorithm, I'm going to take 1/2, divide it by 2/3. Again, a multiplication of 2/3, or a division of 2/3 is really a multiplication of 3/2 because that's the reciprocal. 1 times 3 is 3. 2 times 2 is 4. So my area model is confirmed with the standard algorithm. 1/2 divided by 2/3 is 3/4.